So we jump on to our views report now. Remember, in the period that we're looking at, 870,000 views and 3.8 million minutes, which was 7 years, 135 days. And we can see a very simple graph, and we can see that the number of views a day have been between, I don't know, about 20,000 and 43,000. Quite a climb there, and then it drops down. This is Christmas time, or even Christmas Day, is that? Here we go, 27,000 and so on. So quite a variation there. And the blue line obviously represent views. But what we can do, we can change to the stats, show them in various periods. But I can also compare here various things. So I can look, for example, how the subscribers went along with that. Take a few seconds, and now we've got views and subscribers. And you can see, generally speaking, the one follows the other. And I would imagine that, generally speaking, you'd expect as you get more views, you get more subscribers. If you've got less views on a day, you'll get less subscribers. And that seems pretty straightforward. Let's compare that with the amount of minutes watched. Change the graph now. You can only have two lines on here on this particular thing at any one stage. Views in blue, estimated minutes watched in this orange colour, and then you can see it's a very similar sort of line there. This scale at the end for the orange is how many minutes watched, so there on that particular day 32,000 views, which is the blue, sorry, and then orange 132,000 minutes watched, which is 91 days of viewing on that day. Hope you're following that. We can follow that through, and there's various other metrics that we can consider there. All right. Okay, we've looked at subscribers, earnings, and so on. Oh, nothing, so just turn that off. One of the things that you can do is actually change the area here. We're only showing this white area there. Can you see this is sort of greyed out? But you can get hold of that. You can make that bigger and cover a different time period. You can shorten it down to look at a shorter period and so on. And depending on how you like your analysis, you can see a lot more details on there. Get a multi-line graph, a stacked area, which I hate. What is interesting is you can get a map, and you can see from this, it's in blue. The darker the blue, the more people watched your videos. Remember, this is looking at all the videos. So for the United States, 285,000 views. For Canada, 52,000. UK, 68,000. India, 16,000. I think it was 19,000, was it? Sorry, 16,000, yeah. And 23,000 Australia. So, and obviously more metrics there. You can look at what you've earned for each country. How many playbacks, how many subscribers for each country, and so on and so forth. Let's go back to the original, because frankly all that's not very helpful unless you look at individual videos. Obviously yours will vary, but look at these things, look at how you're doing there. The more detail you've got, the more analysis you got, the more you can tell.